That's what I was waiting on. Welcome, everybody, to the Mullins Over Music Podcast. I'm your host, as always, at least until the robots take over. And I'm here with special guests. I'll let them introduce themselves to you.
Hey, I'm Harley Olivia, and
Hey,
I'm excited to be here.
glad you're here. Well, as most people who watch the show will know, we got to start with the fun fact question. You know, you went through school and they went, stand up, tell us your name, and tell us a cool fact about yourself. That was all in preparation for this specific podcast.
Oh no.
It was preordained. Don't jump up here, Remy. So I need a fun fact from you.
Um, I can lick my elbow?
That is a pretty fun fact.
Yeah, not I read on or I read in a book when I was a kid that it was impossible, and then I tried it and I was like, I can do that.
You know what? That's fair. I
Yeah, I
respect
mean,
that.
I learned in later years I'm hypermobile in my joints and that it's actually a symptom of ADHD. So who really won? I don't know if it's me.
I think you won.
Yeah,
You at least beat the book.
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. Well, of course, I have to ask the second question that everybody knows that I ask these questions. The ridiculous question, something completely out of left field. And the
I'm scared.
today's thread, I found this thread on backyardchickens.com for fun random questions. I'm pretty sure this is a website about chickens. It
Sick.
it is about raising chickens 101. That's what it says. Which fun fact, I do have chickens out back.
Oh, nice. I'd love to have chickens, but then we can't tour, so
That's true. I've
tear.
got, well, it's really my aunt's chickens, but I take care of them just
They're
as
your
much as
chickens.
she does. So, yeah, exactly. We got 20 something, almost 30 now.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that's a
we
big flock.
she made me build a giant coop in Chicken Run. That was about as fun as, you know, stabbing your hand with a bunch of fences.
Mm. Yeah, they're definitely your chickens then if you had to go through that trauma.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we have two questions. So the first one is, what is your most used emoji and why?
Oh, I would say it's probably a tie between the Purple Heart and the like rock symbol. Um,
Okay.
I like them together because I like to be like, fuck yeah, let's rock out. But then I also want to be like, thank you for commenting and I appreciate your support. So together, they're like the ultimate. It's like pretty much how I sign off every comment.
I
And
like
purple hearts because I wear a lot of purple.
that is very true. I do see you wear a
Hmm.
lot of purple.
Yeah, not as much red. So purple heart is my jam.
I like it. Okay, now our next question. What kind of question is this? I'm not doing this question, but it says, have you ever experienced falling down the stairs? Yeah, because I just
I've actually fell up the stairs more times than I've fallen down the stairs.
oh yeah, for sure.
But yes, both.
Okay. How many pairs of shoes do you have according to Backyard Chicken 101?
Uh, I have a lot actually. It's a problem, but it's not that they're like shoes. It's mostly like boots. Like I have a lot of like stage boots and
Those
I
are
mean,
important.
yeah, and also like especially when I was a flight attendant, I never knew what I was going to be doing on the layover. You never knew who your crew was. So I got in the habit of just bringing everything because you didn't know if you were going to go to the gym. I didn't know if I was going to go on a hike. Didn't know if we were going to go to a club. I didn't know if we are going to go to a show. So I literally just, I always am prepared. I have a shoe for every possible option.
Okay. I like it. My aunt's a flight attendant. She's been doing it since I was a kid, I guess.
Oh, amazing. Yeah. It's a great time. It's just it's hard
A
to do
lot.
as you get older, and yeah, it's if you have any other dreams in life, it's impossible to do with that. It
Oh yeah,
takes kind of takes over your life.
for sure. Well, let's move on to some music questions because that's what this is about sometimes.
For sure.
It devolves into food more often than not because I guess musicians are a bunch of fatties.
Yeah, we're just real hungry.
Hey, we expend a lot of energy, we need to eat for those, for the energy on stage. It makes sense.
For sure. I get it. That's the first thing I do when I get off the stage is I'm like, where are we gonna eat? But usually it's like 2 a.m. and the only thing that's open is like A&W or McDonald's
That's true.
tier.
Man, I think the only A&W we had shut down.
Oh no. That's
Yeah.
sad. I love a good Papa Burger.
So let's start with the fun one. I call this the origin story. At some point I'm gonna put like a graphic that goes origin story. Kind of like a imagination. But
Love it.
we'll do that when I feel like it. Just not today. So take us back however far you want to go. I mean, you can go back to, you know, you being this big as a baby. If you can remember that far, we want to hear your superhero origin story for music, how you got to where you are now with music.
Um, well, I guess like my mom, she can sing, and my sister was a dancer for a really long time, and so I kind of grew up with the arts being a main focus. And I listened to a lot of show tunes with my mom growing up. I was in a lot of theater productions. I ended up going to theater performance, theater school. I went to Humber College and studied theater, for my secondary education. So I did a lot of like performing arts. And then at the same time, I was an emo kid. I loved My Chemical Romance. I'm actually wearing an MCR shirt right now. Um, I loved the theater and the glamour and stuff of like Marilyn Manson, and at the same time I loved Lady Gaga. So I've loved all these really like theatrical kind of out of this world performers. And of course like the greats too, like David Bowie and stuff. But anyways, so I kind of grew up with that always kind of being in the forefront, and I think I started my first band when I was 16, and I pretty much never stopped. I kept being in different bands as I grew up and moved and kind of changed genres. And I was in an 80s metal band. I was in a like a straight up just like kind of a grunge metal band, a rock band. And then for a little period of time there, I didn't have a band, and I just went crazy. And I was like, oh, this is important to me. I need to be in a band to be like a human. So I immediately got into another band. That one fell apart during COVID, unfortunately. But then my partner and I, Siegfried, we got together during COVID and we just started writing. And by the end of the pandemic, I think we had an EP. So we like obviously put that out. And then as soon as the world opened back up again, we started playing shows, and that's kind of how it's been ever since.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Like it. You gave us a good superhero music origin. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, lots of inspiration along the way, seeing lots of concerts, and when I would go to concerts, it wasn't just like, oh, I love this. I'd be like, how can I do that too? So,
Okay.
yeah, lots of studying in my own way.
Yeah. Well, we have to ask them. Let's deep dive a little bit into what makes a song by you a song by you.
Mm,
Yeah.
it's a good question.
Let's get nitty gritty with it.
Well, I mentioned before I do have ADHD, so I need things to like be catchy as fuck and like tickle my brain in a certain way. So And I keep joking that eventually I'm gonna write a ballad because our live sets are so high energy. I'm like jumping up and down the whole time, and I need a ballad to like catch my breath. But I'm just not interested in writing slow songs or anything that isn't like punching you in the face with a good beat. So, yeah, I'd say they're generally catchy. Um, and we always joke because Siegfried, my partner, he's a producer in his own right. He actually won a Juno um years ago. But anyways,
That's awesome.
yeah, he's my co-writer, and his specialty, what he brings to the mix is he really brings this sort of like emotional aspect with the music. I do that with the lyrics. Like the songs are still emotional because they come from me and come from experiences and things that I've gone through, but the way he kind of like puts chords together and notes together, like sometimes when I hear what he's done, I'm like tearing up because I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know how to do that myself, but like you were able to climb into my brain, hear my thoughts, and then spit it out and create this masterpiece. So, um, yeah, it's like definitely a co-writing experience, and it's like emotional, but also like empowering and like just sort of like catchy as fuck.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, how do you go about recording a song?
Well, so Siegfried, because he's a producer, he's built this awesome studio, and when it's time, we go into the studio and we just record it there. He does all the production and mixing. He's really great at mixing. And then, yeah, either he'll master it or we'll get someone to master it. And it's like, yeah, it's kind of awesome being with someone who's
Yeah,
so good at mixing and production.
that's awesome. We gotta have
Definitely
to get
lucked out.
him on here next and
Yeah,
geek out about production.
for sure. Yeah. Yeah, he's a nerd, so he'll definitely have a lot to say about it.
People love getting down and with the production stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of more people are doing it themselves these days. So,
Oh yeah,
I mean, he even teaches workshops too
that's awesome.
on production and mixing and yeah, like it's more than ever are people wanting to learn that stuff.
I mean, let's be honest, it's also fun.
Yeah, I totally. I mean, I'm not really great technically. I'm definitely more like in the emotion and the
Yeah,
like I love I'm even trying to write a book right now. I love like the creation of worlds and ideas and stuff. The hands-on technology, not my strong suit, but that's why I've got myself a Siegfried because we work together really great and he can do that stuff.
okay. What's this book about? You want to share a little bit? I do want to.
Um, I mean, I was always like a huge, Harry Potter fan and Twilight fan,
Nerd. No,
and
I'm just kidding.
yeah. Um, and then I
No,
stopped reading for a long time, and then I randomly picked up Fourth Wing, I don't know, a couple months ago, and I read 3 books in like a week, which is crazy.
respect.
Uh, yeah, so it's sort of like a romantasy kind of like they call it like fantasy romance about like a magic world and stuff. We'll see. I've got ADHD, so I'm not like talking about it too much because we'll see if I actually follow through. But I'm feeling good about it this time. I feel like I might actually accomplish it.
I think you got it.
Yeah.
So
You know what? The more I talk about it, maybe the more it will actually happen.
there we go. We'll all hold you accountable for it.
Oh God.
Like, where's that book at?
Oh no.
I started a court of thorns and roses a couple months ago.
Oh yeah, how you're liking it?
Um, I don't have the book anymore, but I have the audio book now,
Mm-hmm.
and I have not started the audio book, so I can't say for sure.
Fair.
I
That
got
one
through
I
the
want to.
first third of the book.
Okay, well that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's like a pretty good dent. I want to read that, but need like a break where I read like a standalone novel first because that's an investment of your time. I think they're
Yeah.
like 7 books or something like that.
And there's
It's a
more on
lot.
the way.
Oh my God.
She's
Yeah, so
writing two
I need a
more, I
minute.
think.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't have the brain power for that kind of investment in a book series.
Well, when you get hooked in it on it, you're like you don't want it to stop. So I
That is
totally
true.
get it. Like when you really like it, but but yeah, on to the outside eye, it seems like a shit ton of books.
Yeah. I just finished The Three Christ of Ypsilanti. That was good.
Oh wow, I haven't heard of that
Uh,
one.
It's about a an experiment that they did on three schizophrenic patients that thought they were Jesus Christ. And they made them
Oh wow.
confront each other every day for 2 years at meetings and then tried to
Is
manipulate.
it a true story or is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh wow.
And the thing is,
Crazy. That's
despite it being a
interesting.
case study, it's written very well. It's written like a book, like something you would actually just read and enjoy, unlike a case study, which I guess some people do read and
Right.
enjoy, but that's not everybody's cup of tea.
No, it could be dry for sure.
Yeah. There's definitely the three people and the three Christs, as they call them. Um, they're hilarious. He goes,
I'll definitely look
I
it
am.
up. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
it's great. And the audiobook version it adds a little bit more to it because the guy does three different voices for them. And I think they're
Mm.
hilarious voices. I love a good audiobook. It helps keep me awake when I drive crap ton of
I
hours.
actually did the narration for an audiobook a couple
Ooh,
years ago. Yeah, so that
what was it
you can
called?
hear my voice read a book. Death of a Diet. It's just a kind of a it's a work of fiction, but it's
Yeah,
like inspired by this woman's life. So it's like part of it's kind of true. But yeah, it's just her. It's just a book about a woman's journey through like I don't know her like her well eating disorder and like kind of growing up and learning more about herself. But yeah, that was a cool experience
that is pretty cool. Hey, audiobooks, I think they've become more popular than ever. So, you
for
know,
sure. Audible is like huge.
oh yeah, I have an Audible credit that I need to use. So I'm glad this conversation came up so I can be reminded to use that. So
Yeah, love it.
let's do some fun questions. These these are like I won't say rapid fire, but they're not like connected questions, if that makes sense. So I want to hear your
Yep.
favorite song that you've written and why, and then your least favorite song you've written and why.
Okay.
I know that
Uh,
second half always throws people off.
oh, I know. Okay. I mean, I think I would say Diggin' is my favorite song. Um, I think it just um really encapsulates like what I wanted my sound to be.
Yeah,
And there were certain like things structurally that happened in that song that just came from like um just like a random idea or like a feeling that worked out so well
yeah,
that I hadn't done before. So yeah, it just like was a kind of fun um and it's also like I don't think it's a song that like AI could recreate, you know? Like it's just it's some of the structure doesn't make sense, so it's like not generic.
yeah.
So it's kind of like fun. Um least favorite? Least favorite, actually, I just wrote a song called Mediocre. It's not out yet, but it will come out eventually. But
And
we've
it's
performed it a
mediocre.
few times live. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's about that feeling of being mediocre and like always coming in second. And I felt that way for a while. Like I've done like, you know, competitions and things and I always get second place and I'm like, when am I gonna win? Or you see your friends getting success and you're like, what about me? So it's about that feeling, but I think the song is just too sad. We the times that we've performed it, I felt weird because when we perform, I feel like I'm on fire. I feel so
Yeah.
good. I feel like I'm in my element. I feel powerful. And then to sing a song where I'm just singing about how sad I am, I was like, oh, this isn't matching the vibe. So I think we're gonna rework it. So maybe near the end of the song, it's like kind of like fuck it, I'm mediocre kind of thing. Like really kind of change it to be
I like that. Yeah.
like I'm stoked about being second best. I don't need your validation kind of thing. So I think it needs to be reworked. We thought it was done, but we learned a lot by performing it this summer.
Oh yeah. I like how you're gonna change it. The, I feel like that'll really
Yeah,
add fire to it.
I think so. And it was missing that fire. And and you're right. As it stands right now, it's mediocre.
Such an ironic name. I love it though. Uh,
Yeah, I know. Well, there's a lot of pressure when you name a song like that. You're like, oh, fuck.
yeah, you're like, oh crap, is it actually going to be?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll just name a file project something, and then I'll be like, oof, I don't know. This is bringing down the vibe. I gotta change this.
Mm, mm-hmm. Yep.
That's why I
Yep, that's
started
true.
naming it after something that I listened to that day or something that I watched. Like I think I
Smart.
named one
Yeah.
after I think I was watching crap, I was watching a cooking show. I don't remember what it was, but I named one of the files that I was just messing around with after the cooking show, and I was like, came back months later, and I was like, was I hungry? No, I watched a cooking show. I can tell.
It sounds like you might have ADHD because I
Oh,
make
yeah.
passwords and I make files and things based on vibes. But like the vibe
Exactly.
changes and then I'm like, why did I make that password?
Exactly. Exactly.
That's the worst.
Oh yeah. Well, now we gotta ask your influences. Give me let's do a pick a number between 3 and 5.
4.
Okay. Give me your top four influences.
Um,
Doesn't have to be in a
okay, well, My
particular
Chemical
order.
Romance.
Okay.
Uh, okay. Yeah, MCR, Lady Gaga,
Okay.
Silver Sun Pickups.
Ooh, good choice.
Um,
I
I
hear
love
that too.
them. I think they're the greatest lyricists I think of our generation. I say that on every podcast. Their lyrics are so good. Um, and they're emotional too. Like I can like listen to a song and my heart starts racing. Anyways, I love them. Uh, and Mother.
Ooh, good. Hitting me with the two really I wouldn't say odd choices. Well, I mean they're I you don't get them a lot, so I guess they are odd in that sense, but good,
Yeah, they're more
very good.
obscure, but they're catchy. They make my
Yes.
brain feel nice.
And they
And
scratch the itch in your brain.
They do. Actually, another band that is probably like is a really huge influence on me as well, and still listen to them every single time I work out, is Mindless Self-Indulgence. I know they've got some controversy around them right now, so I don't always like promote them, but their music is just so damn catchy. I can't stop listening to
Oh
it.
yeah.
It's so
I
good.
mean, brand new is controversial, but
Yes.
they do have some good
Honestly,
music.
being an emo kid right now sucks because
Yeah.
now we're finding out that a lot of our bands that we loved as teenagers are kind of assholes, which is such a bummer. Like, because the music that you listen to when you're a teenager is generally what you keep listening to as you get older. And so to find out that your heroes are like not good people, it's like the worst.
Yeah.
But
It's a
yeah,
shame. Some of the crappiest people make some really damn good music.
I know, I know. Well, yeah, I mean, like, it's funny. Like, I won't say what artist, but they're like the lyrics are really like make me feel confident. And I'm like, the only a sociopath could have written these because they're so confident and there's no room for like um uh any sort of doubting of yourself, which is why I love it. But I'm
Yeah.
like, this person is probably not a good person. But it pumps me up. So I'm like, damn.
I mean, you got to think most of these people were on Warp Tour, and if all the documentaries are to go by, nobody was really good on Warp Tour.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. But you know what I do have to say? Like, I think My Chemical Romance is like they all seem like really stand-up dudes and like really kind humans, and they were kind of the exception to that rule. Like I remember The Used was like letting girls backstage if they flashed their tits, and Gerard on stage that night was like, "Do not do that. These people are assholes. Like you you don't need to do that to get backstage. Like if you want to come hang with me, I'll come hang with you, but like you don't have to do that kind of thing." And I always respected him for that.
Yeah. He owes me $7.
Gerard Way?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know. I just felt like he owes me $7. Like
Okay.
I feel it in my soul, so he should too.
Okay. Maybe
Yeah.
somewhere in the world right now he's like,
He's like, I feel like I owe somebody $7. I'm gonna hit him
yeah.
up on Instagram and be like, "You owe me $7. I know you know."
It's so specific that he probably would get back to you and be like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I
What's
could
going on?"
do let's like $7.64.
Yeah, that's right.
Go. It's so specific. I feel like he'd just be like, "Okay, what's your cash app, homie?"
Yeah. I agree. I think he would do that too.
This is how you make money, people. You just tell people that they owe you money with a specific number, and they'll. It's hard to question a very specific number unless it
Yeah,
unless it's 350.
I agree. It's hard if they haven't met you though.
That is true.
Mm.
Maybe they just
Hmm.
don't remember. There you go. So let's talk about some gear you guys got. I want to hear about these items you're using on stage.
Oh man. Um,
What
that is
mics?
definitely a Siegfried question. Um, I mean,
What headphones
yeah.
are you using right now?
Oh God. I think they're Audio Technica. Yes, they are. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, our gear has changed so much over the years. We used to have like a full-on like synth and um our setup time was forever because we were Siegfried had like a little keyboard in front of him and he had an iPad and it was just like so much.
Yeah.
And then we were like, we can't keep doing this. It's too like shows aren't fun anymore because you generally don't always get a sound check and you don't always especially for festival lineups like you're just like kind of line checking and going. So we pared down and now everything lives in this one road case. It's got an iPad on the top, which we've kind of changed our set now to run as a Logic session. So, which is perfect because if we find out that the set time is half an hour or 45 minutes, we can time it to be the exact time it needs to be. And then we've got like breathing points in between songs where I can either talk to the crowd or like catch my breath or whatever. And we've rehearsed it enough that we know that those are going to work for us. So yeah, it's all running on a Logic session. And then, I mean, Siegfried brings his guitar. I've got my wireless mic, which I love. It's a Shure wireless mic. And then we run our own in-ears off the stage. So sound guys love us because they don't have to create our monitor mixes. We create it ourselves. And we just kind of give them the outs. They plug it all in, and then boom, it's pretty. They always get scared when they see the big box come on the stage. They're like, "What the fuck is that?"
I mean,
And then
that's
once
fair.
once we're like, all you have to do is plug it in, and we're good to go. And they're like, "Oh, that was really really easy." So it's always the same thing. We get there, they're like really tentative, and then they leave being like, "Hey, you guys should come back," because they didn't have to set
They're like,
anything
I don't
up.
want to have to do
Um,
anything. And you guys make that so easy to not do anything.
yeah. I mean, we've played some shows, where it's like the older the sound guys like I don't know, from the
The old heads.
his heyday was like the 70s or 80s and yeah, and they're like what is happening? We've had some of that, but for the most part people are stoked because it's a pretty easy setup now. And that's all thanks to Siegfried because he is a genius and a nerd and doesn't want to work harder at the show. He'd rather do that ahead of time and kind of make our show day go a little bit smoother. So much appreciated.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, when you do it once, it's better than doing it over and over and over and over again for every show.
Exactly. And he's still trying to like change it up and pare things down. I'm like, we're good. The only thing about the box that sucks is it is quite large.
Yeah.
And we played a show at Venue by Venue this weekend, and the way into the venue was this really rickety see-through staircase where every step was like a grate that
See-through
you could see through.
staircase.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so
That's
we're seeing it's just terrifying, like because
yeah.
we're carrying this thing that is too heavy for one person. And like every time we would lift it up a step, like my center of gravity, I'd like go back. And if Siegfried had let go, I would have died. Like you asked about falling down the stairs, it would have been at that show. So that was really scary. But most venues aren't like a rickety old staircase in the back. It's usually a little bit more civilized than that.
Yeah.
But
But the few that
every so
are the
often,
worst.
hmm yes.
There's always
Oh
one
God.
venue that every artist has a rickety old staircase carrying your stuff up at venue story,
Yep. Yes.
and
Yep.
they never go back there.
The thing is, I loved the venue, so we would. But I think knowing what we know now, maybe we would, I don't know,
Bring
change our
that even
gear, or
further.
maybe we'd, yeah, or sometimes when we are carrying our gear up the stairs, someone will notice me carrying it and be like, "Can I help you?" And I'd be like, "Absolutely."
Like,
So maybe we would do it when people are watching,
there you go.
so they
There
can
you
help
go.
us. Yeah.
I love a good rack though. There's just something about having a case with all your stuff in it. No more amps.
Hmm.
You know, no, no
Yeah,
disrespect
we don't have to
for
bring anything
people
like
who
that.
like to use amps and stuff still. I mean, Trivium still does that, but after not doing it, I don't know what the reasoning behind that is, but because it looks cool, I
I
guess.
don't know, maybe they're just purists.
I need more space.
But we'll run the bass because we do have a track that does the bass because we play
Yeah,
as a three piece. But if there's a bass amp there, we'll run the bass through that so it feels like it's on the stage and it's like a bit louder. It's separate from the tracks. And
that's
then
pretty
we can
cool.
feel it too. Like we feel the
Yeah.
bass in our bodies and like that. So we prefer it like that too because we like a lot of bass as well.
Oh yeah. I need a lot of bass because that's the level of hearing that I can't hear very well.
So you need to feel it.
Yeah. I'm like, it's not loud enough in my brain. But that's what in-ear monitors are for,
True.
at least in that case. Okay. Now, I like this question a lot. Some people feel indifferent to it, but
Okay.
I call it the guilty pleasures of music. So
Mm.
don't think of it as something you're embarrassed of, unless you are embarrassed to listen to something and then I want to hear it. But like something that I guess, people don't think you'd listen to, something that is lesser known about what you listen to. And like I said,
Oh.
unless you're embarrassed to admit that you listen to something, in that case, I do want to hear it.
Um, I'm just like literally looking through my Spotify because I mean, I'm not embarrassed to listen to anything to be honest, but okay. I'm like looking at my most listened to songs. I'm like, oh, okay. Um, for some reason, the the band 303, like I think just because I came up in the
Yeah,
2000s,
that
I
is warped tour
anytime we go to
behavior.
California, yeah, I like put it on anytime we like drive in California. Like we go to NAM every year, and Siegfried always laughs at me because like I always put on 303. He's like, I literally never listen to it unless we're there. I don't know what it is. And
They are a
Kesha,
California
like,
vibe.
yeah, they are. That's just like pure, just sort of like fun. But yeah, I love Kesha. Um, and actually, this is not a guilty pleasure, so I don't want him to take it the wrong way. But it's definitely something you wouldn't expect me to listen to. Is Jordy Kiefer.
Okay.
I don't know if you know who he is, but he calls himself the grandfather of aggro pop. But it's sort of um like rap pop. but like his lyrics are so outrageous and um what's the word? Like inappropriate. Like one of his songs is called Swinger, and it's about like being attracted to your mom and your dad, like not his own mom and dad, but like your mom and dad.
Yeah,
And it's just like outrageous the way the things that he sings about. But
the song
once
called.
again,
I have to find it.
swingers or swinger.
Okay, I'm definitely going to listen to that later. That is hilarious.
Yeah, and like I think one of his lyrics for his other song is like, "I'm riding this dick like a rodeo clown," like, and like the visual image of that just makes me giggle every time I hear it.
I might have heard that song because that is like,
It's
yeah,
it's a vivid image that he puts in your
yeah.
brain.
Hey, sometimes you gotta be a little out there.
Yeah, and he's killing it. Like, and some of his songs aren't like that. Like, I think he really hit success on a song called Red Line, which isn't as inappropriate. It was like
Boom.
trending and and it was all over Spotify, and that's how I found him. And then because I found that song, I found all the really inappropriate ones, and I'm like, these are better. These ones should be trending, but they're so outrageous that I feel like they get censored. But they're really funny.
Okay, I like it. Well, now I have to ask. This is my favorite question. You got any new music coming out?
Oh yeah.
I mean, we
Yeah,
talked about
so
mediocre a little bit. That'll come out eventually, but
eventually once it's got the new treatment.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, so we are working on our full length or so we had an EP come out in 2024.
Yeah.
This will be a full length album.
Okay.
So we're gonna take the rest of the winter sort of off from shows, and we're just gonna write, record, get all our ducks in a row, and then starting in January, we'll start releasing the new stuff.
Yeah.
So the new single, first single should be coming out probably mid to late January.
Okay.
And then yeah, like expect an onslaught of new music.
Be on the
So yeah.
lookout for it, peoples.
Yeah, yeah, I'm really excited because I mean, I love the EP that we came out with, and we did just release a song called "Give It to Me" a couple months ago, which has been doing really well.
I enjoy
But
it.
yeah, thank you. It's a fun song. It's usually our closer for shows because it's so fun to like. It's intense. It's like our heaviest song.
I
Um,
think we've been trying to set up the podcast date since that song came out.
probably, probably. Yeah,
We
my
both have gotten busy at different points, so I understand.
I know. And my DMs, like, it's the ADHD. Like, I'll be talking to someone and be like, okay, that sounds great. And then I'll wake up in the morning and I have like 30 new messages. And I'm like, la 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 la. And like, if I don't see something, it does not exist anymore. So every so often I have to go through my messages and just do like a cleanup and be like, did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody?
I've
But
been doing that a lot recently to try to keep
yeah,
that brain. I should probably
yeah,
write down some of the stuff too to help me
probably.
remember, but usually when I write something down is when I forget it. Funny enough.
Well, so I actually I get those mom calendars from Walmart.
Yeah.
Um, put on my fridge, and it's like my life. If it's not on the calendar, it does not exist. But any like thought I have, any just say the day that we decide to do this changed, I put it in that calendar because that then it exists.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, that mom calendar, it is essential to my life at this point.
Is it a specific type of mom calendar?
Well, the boxes are big enough to write in, so you
Yeah.
can actually like
Not
put
themed
all your shit
though.
in there. The theme?
Yeah, what's the theme of it? Is
Oh, they're
that
all like little
themed? Boring?
they're like little cartoon animals, like little bears.
That's cool.
And
Yeah, I
there's
think
always
I need
little
something
kid
like that.
bears. It's cute. It's cute.
I'll find one at Walmart and put it up in, well, right here on the wall. I have a
Yeah.
calendar sitting right in front of me, like the eraser board calendars,
Oh yeah.
but I'm terrible at remembering to do anything on these things. Plus, I don't think it's big enough. It might be.
Yeah, it needs to be big enough. And also like the glossy calendars that you get at the store, I don't enjoy writing on them because the pen doesn't always work right away. This is how
Yeah.
ADHD I am. And if I
No,
don't
that's
enjoy writing on it, I'm not gonna do it. Whereas the other one's like a real nice paper, and so I enjoy writing on it.
I respect the not liking the way way it writes on there. That is
Yeah.
100% a thing I would do too.
Yeah, and if it doesn't give me any dopamine, it's not gonna happen.
It's cat WWE time apparently.
Amazing. That's exciting.
Oh yeah, it happens about once a day. Sometimes in the middle of the night.
That's not so amazing.
They go, guess what? And jump on top of me. I'm like, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I just have one cat, so he just takes up half the bed and
That
like
sounds
sleeps
about
in the
right.
most annoying spot possible so that I have to like curl around him
Yep.
and like can't feel my arm anymore.
Very cat
But
behavior.
yes.
So we have to talk about upcoming shows, festivals, or events that you are going to be a part of. I know you said you're
Well,
kicking off the winter, so
yeah, well, we have one more show coming up on November 15th, which is this Saturday, in Kitchener.
you mean
So
today because the podcast is out today.
well, yeah, it depends when this is out that we might have already finished that.
No, it'll be out
Um,
that day, so that morning.
oh shoot. So that's tonight. You better get it. You better
Yeah,
get here.
get over there
Uh,
now.
yeah.
Run,
Um,
be first in line.
yeah. And actually, so we were supposed to do a show in December. I haven't announced it yet, but I'll announce it this week probably. Um, in December, we're supposed to come back to London, but that show, for some reason, has been canceled due to from the I think the venue or something. So, we're gonna reschedule something else for London. So that might happen before the end of the year. But yeah, we're gonna really take this time to write, record, and then I'm hoping in the new year, like we will be doing a lot of festivals. And I always say to people too, like if there's a any kind of festival in your neighborhood that you see a band playing at and you think, oh, I'd love to see Harley here, message me, DM me. I have people do that to me all the time. They're like, hey, you should come to this fair. It's crazy. Like they've got a great stage. I'm like, done. So yeah, just message me and I'm kind of in the application process right now for festivals. They always do it as soon as the summer's done. So I'm already
Yeah.
applying for festivals for like July of next year, August of next year. So yeah, hopefully you'll see me at a bunch of new festivals.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's that? You should play your state fair. That'd be cool.
Well, we don't really have a state fair because we're in Canada.
Oh yeah.
Um, but we have something called the CNE, which is like
That's a state-ish
it's kind
fair.
of like the big, yeah, it's like a big thing in Toronto. They've got, rides and ponies and shit.
But yeah, typical fair shit.
Fair, fair shit. Yeah, exactly. And we are hoping to do like a spring tour, within Canada, um, but kind of visit some of the places like that we kind of went to earlier in this year, like Ottawa, Kingston, and then dip over to Quebec. And then hopefully do something like completely out of Ontario in the fall.
Sounds like a
Those are
good
tentative
time.
plans. Yeah,
Okay. Well, we've got a few more questions here to end this out. We're gonna do
cool.
my favorite little section. It's called the Dream Festival. So I'm gonna walk
Oh,
you through it. So there's a couple rules. First rule is you can have anybody, living or dead, but if they're dead, you got to explain in some wacky way how they came back to life for the show.
okay.
Um, get crazy with it, have fun, and I'll take you through the different categories. So, and keep in mind, your budget's unlimited. It's a dream
Perfect.
festival. So, yeah, however money works in a dream, that's how it works.
Love
Um,
it.
so we got to start with the location. I need to hear where is it going to be? Anywhere you want it to be.
Ooh. Well, my favorite place on earth is Portugal. So Let's go to Portugal. Either Lisboa or Sintra.
Good choice.
Maybe there can be two.
Hey,
Hmm.
there you go. Do a little like Portugal touring festival. There you go.
Yeah, I'm down.
Warp Tour Portugal. There you go.
Yeah, I would love that.
So now we have to talk about where are the artists, including you, gonna stay at? Are you gonna, well, this can be as wacky as you want it to be. You can stay in a hotel. I mean, you can glamp it up, you can camp it up, you can go, hang out with the homeless guys on the street, wh- whatever floats your boat with accommodations.
I think we would get like an Airbnb of like a big house with like 20 rooms and we would all stay in it.
Nice, good choice.
It'd be like a party house, but everybody still gets their own room. So if you need to like fuck off for a minute, you don't have to like, if you're overstimulated, you can still
Yeah,
go
of
hide.
course. I like that.
Yeah.
Now, bringing it back around to what we were talking about earlier for a brief moment, food. What's the catering going to be
Mm.
like? This is important because
Mm.
you can't be going on stage or leaving stage depending on the person on an empty stomach.
Fair. I mean, I actually on show days have to eat pretty early in the day because if I eat even a couple hours before I go on stage, I will vomit it up. And it's not just like me saying like, "Oh, this food's hard." It's like, no, I'm literally jumping up and down and trying to breathe deep
Yeah,
and it's my stomach is getting like shaken. So that's not fun. Um, and honestly, one of the reasons I picked Portugal is because it does have the best food, and the best pastries, and I'm a pastry fiend. So yeah, it would just be like a banquet table that was just constantly replenishing pastries and think like breakfast buffet, but like never ends.
I like it. That
Hmm.
sounds great. Well, now we get to the artists. Give me a couple like headline. You know what? We're gonna wait for this question. I forgot a question that I usually do before.
Uh-oh.
So the other rule, of course, is that you'll be playing the festival. So give me a good time slot. Are you gonna headline off the night? You gonna open the day? You gonna sit somewhere in the middle? Or what are you thinking about what time? You don't have to give me a specific time like 6:45 p.m. Unless you do like playing at 6:45 p.m., not knocking a specific time reference, but give me some sort of time when you would be playing.
I think I would want to play the first night and play right before my favorite band. Um, and that's purely selfish because I would want to open for my favorite band and also like the high I would feel coming off the stage after a good show and then just enjoying my favorite band while I'm experiencing that high would be amazing. And also I'd want to play the first night so that I can just like fully enjoy the second night without any pressure. Because I do, believe it or not, get performance anxiety. I think
Yeah.
everybody does to an extent. And if I know I have to perform the second day, I won't be able to like have a drink, yell too much. I'd have to kind of edit myself. So
Yeah.
playing the first night so I can like really enjoy the second day.
Oh yeah. Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Now, back to our bands. Give me a couple headliners, couple middle bands, and maybe a couple smaller bands that you'd like to see. You don't have to give me like this day we have this one, this one, this one. You don't have to give me like a 40 band lineup. Just give me a few. Give me a few good ones
Uh,
from each category.
yeah. Well,
Top, middle, low
obviously,
tier.
obviously, like My Chemical Romance would be there because I love them and we've talked about them already. I think Lady Gaga as well. She would just make her way there.
I think she fit.
Um, I think she fits. I really love ooh, Nothing But Thieves are great. They're a really
Okay,
good band.
good
I would
choice.
love to have them on a bill. Um, I'd say Mother Mother as well. I'm trying to think what else. Um, I mean, I think Jordy Kiefer should be there too, just because he's so wild and
Oh
wacky.
yeah. Remember, this is your festival.
Um,
You can have artists all across the board. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
People are gonna come because
Oh,
of the dream.
Monoskin
That's a
could
good
be
show.
there. They put on a good show. Deftones. I love Deftones. Silverstone pickups, like I said before. Um, and let's throw in some um, let's do like in this moment because I love Maria Brink. She's a badass.
She's cool.
And yeah, it's a hailstorm.
Hail
But
Storm too.
yeah, we need some like badass rock ladies too. Just make it even.
Yeah. I will
And
say though,
Paramore
I
too.
like yeah. I will say though, I liked Lizzie Hale when she had longer hair. It's very pretty hair. I don't know what she was doing.
Yeah, she's great. She's got great hair.
I don't know what her hair care routine is, but that's good. It's very
Yeah,
shiny.
that's good. I was gonna say she probably sweats every night at shows and it's like absorbing into her hair and making it like luscious.
That's probably it. Okay, let's get a couple let's get a couple smaller bands in there. Like, give us a couple small ones. Maybe some friends of yours that you'd like to
Um,
throw on the bill. Is there something you need, son?
yeah,
You
yeah,
want to ask
yeah.
a question? Huh? You want to ask a question? No? Okay, cool.
I would love for him to ask me a question. I forgot to say Spirit Box as well. I would say they should definitely be there.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I just bought
yeah,
the Mike
friends of mine
Springer
for
plug-in
sh
yesterday.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
I love that.
Yeah, no, they're awesome. And Courtney's voice is fabulous. Um, yeah, I mean, friends of mine for sure. Kennedy Von Cat is a great artist. I've played shows with her. Siegfried's producing and mixing her stuff as well.
Cool.
And she's just awesome. Really, really great voice. Um, I would say, well, smaller band, but still one that I look up to is Honey Revenge. They're like pop rock, but they're on the up and up and they're doing really well.
With
So I
Spirit
think they would
Box,
fit my
funny
sound
enough.
really well.
They're
Are
opening.
they touring with
Yeah,
Spirit Box?
they're opening for Spirit Box on
Oh,
the
amazing.
Spencer tour. Peripheries direct
Oh my
support.
gosh. So like my festival, it actually makes sense, my festival, because all these bands complement each other and are actually touring together.
There you go. You
That's
didn't even
awesome.
know it, and
Um,
you were hitting it on the head.
right. Maybe I should be a festival booker.
There
I'd be
you
good at
go.
it.
We just need the
Um,
capital for it.
yeah, we'll get a grant.
There you go. That'll work.
Yeah. Canada's got grants, which is great. They're just really hard to get, and you have to really like sit down and spend a month of your time, writing and my back kill. I've got two grants in my time and both times, like by the end of it, I was a shrimp person and like in so much pain because I was just over my laptop for like a month trying to make it.
Like the shrimp
So
dude from Smiling Friends.
I don't know that, but it's
Oh,
sure.
look it up. It's a show
Okay.
on
Is
Adult
this,
Swim.
oh,
So
I love
you
Adult
can
Swim.
only guess just about the identity of it.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, yes, I see.
yeah.
Yeah, but like total spine issues. I'm pretty sure I'm giving myself scoliosis by like trying to sit over my laptop for hours and hours and hours at a time.
Yeah.
But if you can get a grant, it's worth it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I I I found the photo. I have to share it with you since you said shrimp.
Shrimp.
Here you go. This guy right here. Like
Oh
this.
my God, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think I'd be a little bit more hunched over even,
Yeah.
but yep, that's essentially what I look like when I'm writing a grant.
Yeah, grant writing, it can be fun, but sometimes it's hunched over like this writing for 12 hours and then you're like, okay, I'm done.
Well, and because of my ADHD, like time passes and I don't realize that and I do that with video editing too because I edit all our music videos and I'll have sat at the computer for 5 hours and not even been aware that I was doing that. And
Yeah,
then all of a sudden I'm like so hungry and I'm like, oh my God, I have to eat everything right now. So yeah,
I
not
do
good.
that too when I come over to the computer. I'm like, I have a music idea. Let's do this.
Yeah.
And then I'll be done in like an hour or two goes by. I'm like, what time is it? Where am I? Who
Yeah.
am I?
Yeah, if you ever want a day to like zip by really fast, sit in front of your laptop and like edit a video or like you said, work on music or something, and then all of a
Editing
sudden
a
you look at the
video.
clock. It's crazy. Like hours go by. I'm like, how did that happen? Crazy.
Especially when you're like hardcore editing. Like I try to edit my podcast as little as possible.
Mm,
Because
fair.
I mean, you got you to the left, me to the right. It looks nice right here as it is now. But sometimes you gotta edit them for YouTube purposes. Uh,
Right.
YouTube likes to censor a lot of things.
I did swear a lot. I hope that's okay.
No, that's fine. You didn't say the C word, so we're good.
I could.
That's true.
Yeah.
You
There's
make
still
me
time.
there is time. There is time. If you do, I'll have to censor it though. So,
I won't say it.
okay. Thank you. Much appreciated. So, we're down to the last two little bits.
Cool.
Um, give us your plugs and
Okay.
shout outs.
All right. So I'm most active on Instagram. You can find me with my handle at Harley Olivia Music. On TikTok as well at Harley_Olivia.
Not
You can go to
TikTok.
Harley TikTok. Yep. You can go to harleyliviamusic.com. I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit. My music's everywhere. So just look up Harley Olivia. You'll find me. And then I wanted to shout out a good restaurant, which is West Street Willie's.
That sounds good. What kind of food do they have?
They do everything, but every so often, like around Christmas time, they'll do like a Christmas dinner or they have
Ooh.
specials a lot. So it's nice. It's like good pasta and they do a Parmesan chicken wrap I love a lot.
Ooh, you're speaking my
Hmm.
language.
Hmm. Meat and
Mm.
cheese.
I'm putting that on my list of places to go to.
Yeah.
I have an ever-growing list of restaurants across the world that I would like to go visit.
Yeah. Honestly, when I was a flight attendant, that was like one of the main things I did was just I need to eat everything in every country. I need to try it all.
Yeah,
And yeah, I'm really happy that I got to do that because it was awesome.
yeah. I will say though, my aunt says that German food is not as great as people make it out to be. What are your thoughts on that?
It's yeah, I mean, it's I guess some would say blander because they don't have like spice.
Yeah,
Um, but I mean, they do really good strudel. I love uh like a chicken schnitzel, pork schnitzel. That's really good. So
pork
they do have
schnitzel.
lots of good food. It's just if yeah, if you go into it expecting, like Mexican flavor, you'll be disappointed.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, there's only one question left to end out the podcast. It's time for you to pick
All
the
right.
outro song for the episode from your discography, preferably one that Spotify
Ooh.
won't flag for some reason because they've been dumb recently.
To do digging.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Digging. It's got a good vibey intro and it or like a good beat. It'll wake people up.
Yeah, there we go. Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thanks
answering
for
all
having
the
me.
questions, as I do. And
Yeah, no, they're good questions. I've done a few podcasts and these are new questions, so very exciting.
good. Well, thank you guys for watching, and bye-bye, people.
It's crazy when the life you had suddenly changed. Let that sink in. You will love again. Less than perfect.